and gentlemen, I'm Lyrical Healer. We're here outside the Poundland in Peckham Store. I'm here with Dr. Uwe, who is a human rights activist. Doctor, can you tell us your thoughts, please, of this sad event?
Well, like everybody, myself and everybody can see around, is so happy with the situation on the ground. And there's a need to prevent the reoccurrence. There isn't any law saying you cannot protest. Protest is part of human rights. But protest must not be based on violence. So we are saying to everybody, everywhere in UK, in Peckham or anywhere, that peace has no alternative. And we will not encourage, we will not tolerate a situation where people go about burning things, destroying things. At the stage we are saying we need a lot of things to happen, a lot of progressive things to happen. We cannot be setting ourselves backwards.
Now this is really interesting because I found that the news was covering a lot once Ealing and Clapham went down. And then you didn't hear anything about Peckham, you didn't hear anything about Tottenham, and it just all fanned down. What's your thoughts on that?
Because people are becoming enlightened. The situation is changing. The name of gangsterism associated with Peckham is already going down. People are seeing the reason why Peckham is a home. And there is a need to maintain the status quo, which is peace. Like I told you, peace has no alternative. Everybody must maintain the status quo, no matter who you are. Peace has no color. Peace has no education.
But are you seen like David Miliband here at Peckham Library? You know, have you seen David Cameron come along the high street and say anything to you?
We've not seen him, but it does not really matter. We had his message. And we're not expecting him to be everywhere all over London. The message is fair enough. I say, look, everybody should be peaceful, and we need peace in this society. There is no need to go violence. Violence is the cheapest weapon used by a senseless person.
So as a human rights activist, how does your work directly link with what's going on over the last 5 days?
Yeah, with what happened, we are aware that people are expressing their grievances. It's like a misplaced priority. The priority of facing reality and facing it negatively is a misplaced priority. And in this situation, we are trying to re-educate the people, reorientate the people, to tell them, yes, you have the right to protest. But yes, you do not have right to violence. You do not have the monopoly to violence. And that should not be condoned by anybody. This is the message.
Okay. So the young people that are out there that have done, you know, the looting, they've done the burglary, they've done GBH, what is your message to them? How can we help them, Doctor?
We are saying in the first place, in the area of the government, the four individuals, the government should discard this attitude of you cannot beat your child.
Ah,
this is the problem. This is the problem.
But controversial, because that's what they've made the law.
Yes, this is where the problem lies. In the African community, you can beat up your child when he or she misbehaves.
Yes.
I don't mean maltreating a child, I don't mean child abuse, I don't mean maiming a child, I don't mean injuring a child. But a situation whereby you can't even spark a child, you know, that is not about this deficiency, moral deficiency, whereby you do not have absolute control over your children. And the government has the problem in this. The government encourages irresponsibility on the part of the children. And that should be discouraged.
Right.
Because you found out that there was 11-year-old in rampage.
Oh, yes.
14-year-old in the rampage.
Yes.
This is uncut. This is unheard of. What kind of adults does that child want to be?
And would you say it's the same for schools, that school teachers should be able to punish young children with the ruler, to make their hand with a ruler?
Teachers should have the absolute right to deal with children the way it is, in a civilized manner. Not because there is a law here or there, kind of, but in a civilized manner to at least bring up the child in a manner that should grow maturely and be responsible to society. This is our fight, and we will not stop.
Okay, and finally, Doctor, can you just tell us what would you say to all the people that have lost their homes, that lost loved ones in this terrible circumstance?
In short, my heart goes with them, goes with all of them, and again, the entire global peace movement over the world, the heart goes with them. The issue is that in the area of inevitable, we can bring the life back. But on the area of something that can be replaced like properties, the government should compensate and pay them back their properties. Because it is their responsibility to protect lives and properties. Once this is not done and properties are destroyed, the government has to compensate everybody that has their properties lost or burnt or destroyed. That is our own stand.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Doctor.
Thank you.